Hello, Sam. Thought you'd like to see a little bit more precision work on your transmission. We are going to do step 98. We're going to slide the first gear thrust washer with spline onto the main shaft with the spline down. And that is what is this part right here. You can see this part's worn. It's the one that came out of your car and this out of your transmission. This is the spline. And next we're going to then install the first speed gear with the synchronizer cone downward, like that. And then we're going to put on top of that and install the thrust washer with the shouldered face upwards. And this is the shouldered face right here. You can see a little step right there. And so we're going to, and then we are going to do what they're showing right here, but we're going to, instead of a feeler gauge, we are going to use our dial indicator, and we want the prescribed end play of 7 to 8 thousandths. And if it isn't correct, then we have to change washers. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to start with our thrust washer with the spline downward. And we're going to put our first gear with cone downward, shouldered washer, shoulder up, and we're going to measure our end play. And this is with your part that came out of your transmission. All right, let's get ourselves set to 0. All right, it's a little hard to do, but we hold it down here and we lift up on the gear. Yeah, you can see we're out of spec at about 9 thousandths, so we're going to put on another thrust washer. This one stays the same and the gear stays the same, but the thrust washer comes in different thicknesses. And so we've got another thrust washer. Spline goes down, gear goes on, shoulder washer goes on. There we go. Set to 0, give us a reference point. There we go. How are we doing here? Okay. Depends on my finger pressure, but we're looking at. All right. Now this also has to do with where the indicators on the gear, because there's obviously variations in the gear. So to keep this very steady, right there. Yep, just like watching paint dry. There's 3 thousandths. Wish they'd make this easy for you. But this is how precise the transmissions are in terms of their assembly internal parts. And there you go, look at that, 4 thousandths right on the. So that means we got where we're supposed to be in terms of tight, in terms of end clearance, and of course the 4 thousandths represents the thickness of 2 human hairs. So I'll give you an idea how precise the transmissions are made inside these Wonderful cars. Anyway, just thought you'd like to see what we're doing. Thanks. Bye.